14. Marketing research consultant for a hotel chain hypothesizes that men and women differ in their color preferences for guest rooms. The consultant shows pictures of rooms decorated with 3 different color schemes to each person in a random sample of 110 men, and each person in a random sample of 90 women. The consultant asks each person to choose his or her favorite color scheme. A chi-square test for homogeneity of proportions will be used to test the consultant's hypothesis. Assuming that the conditions for inference are met, which of the following statements is true for the test? A, the null hypothesis for the test is that the proportion of each gender who prefer each color scheme is 1/3. No, in fact, the null hypothesis would be that the the distribution of men is the same as distribution of women, but it doesn't say like one color is not preferable over the other. It says distribution of men is equal to the distribution of women. That's the null hypothesis. So we bump that. It's not 1/3. All right, B. The sample size is too small to detect a significant difference in chi-squared for homogeneity proportions. It's 110 and 90. That's good. The test is not valid because the sample sizes are not equal. That's not necessary for that to work out. So we can cross that out. The more that men and women differ in their color preferences, the larger the chi-squared test statistic will be. More on that in the next slide because that's the right answer. The test would also be appropriate if 90 married couples have been used for the 2 samples. No, because that's not independent. Violates independent. Bob and Linda are married for 50 years. They probably like the same thing. So no. So it's going to be D. But here's why. A chi-square distribution is right skewed. So when you have a larger chi-squared statistic, it means the proportions are off more, meaning that you have greater evidence against the null, aka smaller p-value. So bigger the chi-squared, the more they're going to differ.